We live on everything. Step Talk Tick. Excuse me. Pulling the multi-chats. And we're gonna get started. Chatting for like 30 minutes. Oh, you know what did I reactions gaming. Hold on. Caden, what would it take to trade Nico Collins? What would that take? Cause your boy is willing to pay. I was looking at everybody's team last night. I'm like, bro, I got an idea for this. Everybody gonna trade. $500K or dinner with Jay-Z. Give me the $500K. It'll take a great player. Okay. I'm listening. YouTube. How we doing on YouTube? All right, let's go get to this, man. All right, y'all, we got Kendrick Bourne. You know, I should have did this one with Drake Tunges. This is kind of funny. Somebody said Force Fed by Mac all night, but who else is out there? They played New England together. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, this was a solid receiving core last night. You know, it's not a great receiving core, not an elite receiving core, but all of these guys have a lot of experience. They played a lot of football in a lot of different places, and they all have been 2s, 3s, or when required, been number 1s. So good execution by the Niners last night. Just offensively, everything was clicking for the most part.
1st and 20 after the penalty. Jones hangs in there, throws. That's caught by Kendrick Bourne.
Good broken tackle.
Inside the foot. Bourne down the sideline.
Ooh. I need to do the highlights for Stout.
With Kendrick Bourne and
Sigil.
played 3 seasons with him. So as he's learning some of his options tonight, one guy he knows about is Bourne, and that time
good broken tackle.
49ers on their 27th
was a plug-in number 1.
Action pass over the middle, open, caught, 45-yard line.
Right.
I see that break.
Play action.
Oh, very smooth. He stayed in front of him.
Pass over the middle, open, caught, 45-yard line.
Not gonna lie, that was a good ball by Mac Jones.
Right now, that ball is in a tight window, thrown on a line. He's looking like he did at Alabama. This is what he did every single week at Alabama when he's throwing to
very good ball.
Smith.
Jones fires, and that's dropped. McCaffrey's the back to fake it to him. Jones, great protection, fires, caught, picking up the first down to the 40 of the 50. Jones, deep drop, throw along the sideline, hold in.
Bro, he doing his thing, but Mac is slinging it.
Jones fires.
Oh my gosh.
Again. That's caught just about at the first down marker.
Good catch, man.
After the full start, play action. Jones slides to his left, throws.
Bro, this dude Mac is out here playing nice.
Along the far side. And that one is caught up at the line up in the gun. And Jones surveys under pressure, fires, and that's snatched out of midair.
He's got a right forearm that's hurting him. Here's Verse.
Good catch.
As soon as he released the ball coming through the left tackle, Trent Williams, and he gets
ball
that ball
put in the
out
right spot.
Bourne.
2nd and 10. And that's caught. There's Bourne again. And Bourne picks up the first down.
Crazy. Again, they got that is some great insurance at quarterback. But again, they system is some great insurance at every position. Because no Nick Bosa out there, they play some good defense. No starting 3 receivers out there, they still have some good wide receiver play. No starting quarterback out there, still only thing that we have not seen them like truly replace when injured is C-Mac. Like Jordan Mason did good, but he didn't play the role in the receiving game that C-Mac did. As a rusher, he did very good, but C-Mac give you that dual threat ability. Anyways, though, Kendrick Bourne, very good game from him. Some good film for him, and hopefully will propel him. Hopefully he does a lot of good things this year that will propel him in a good position with another team next year, because at the end of the day, they got their starting 3 wide receivers still on this roster. But we'll see how they play out. Subscribe, stay tuned, stay blessed. Terry scammed you. Commander should have overpaid him. Hear what it is. I mean, he can still get traded technically, but I doubt that happens because again, their receivers hurt so much. So it just more good insurance. I think DeMarcus Robinson can go out there and be wide receiver 1 for a game. Not gonna lie, like if given the targets, I genuinely think so. You got some nice pros. What's up, G-Man? How you doing, brother? I understand the Trev Etienne hype, like Rico's going to be bell cow. Nah, facts. But, again, it's hype. He a rookie, so, It's respectable hype, He played good in the preseason. And then, again, he's a rookie, so. Everybody loves the idea of having, like, a gym, you know what I mean? Debo clears Terry. All right, so we got Kyren Williams Week 5 highlights. Shout out to Curtain Call Replays. This is every run, target, catch versus the 49ers. Kyren played pretty good. Just them fumbles, man. Them fumbles. Bro could have scored 4 times. We got to seal that in the 4th. You make up for it, though. No one finds the holes like you. Pause.
Running back is Kyren
I don't think
Williams.
those 2 balls.
Through the middle he goes.
Sheesh. Who is that?
Running back is Kyren Williams.
Who is that a safety who just met him in a hole right there? That was a good
Kyren Williams.
Is that Sigil?
Through the middle he goes, and he picks up about 4.
Yeah, that good work, Rook. I need to do his highlights.
Fighting for that first down like that.
After this, I'm gonna spend some time working on some of these rookie highlights, so we're gonna end stream a little early.
Warner's been their leading tackler all 8 years.
That's
an errant throw. Back to the ground. Into a long time in Green Bay. Then with the Jets. Keep it
all right, can't complain.
Here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's awesome.
And gets hog-tied here.
Up and stout with the tackle.
Ground here. Williams cuts.
It's so crazy. These are 2 teams who are very well coached and also draft very well. So it's so wild, bro.
To the outside and gets hog-tied here.
Like they both have a lot of young talent. Good. Oh my gosh, good job by Fred Warner.
Third down.
Wow.
2 inside.
Oh my gosh.
And the Niners are there, and that's Fred Warner.
What if that happened to me in Madden? I would call it fake.
31. Try on the ground again.
Good work. Good work. They give him a good hole right there.
From the 26-yard line, over the middle, Williams. Behind it.
Good money, good money.
7 plays on this drive. Oh,
left one wide open.
Williams. Behind it. 7
Who's covering him? Where is he at? He's coming out the backfield. Just mismatch.
Plays on this drive. All
good play calling.
Passes 8 for 8, open and dancing and prancing into the end zone.
Either that or the corner was supposed to peel off.
And Matthew Stafford's just baiting him, waiting for him to come in. Nobody left after that blitz to pick up Kyren Williams, leaking out of the backfield. See the safety, see D. Winters, the linebacker.
To the 34-yard line. Under pressure, gets it away, but it's dropped. Another drop here. 8 in this young season. Run a draw play here. Williams fights his way to the line.
You know, hindsight is kind of crazy that they didn't give Corum any more carries. But I get it. Kyren is your starter, the most reliable option that you have. But hindsight is a little wild.
1 yard line. Extra pressure. Gets it away. Fighting for a first down. You have seen everything. 3rd and inches.
Oh, great job selecting that hole right there. That was good work.
Meanwhile, here's the pass. Caught. Touchdown, Kyren Williams.
Good pass by Stafford.
Elliott could have been the guy. He was. Here's the touchdown.
I respect McVay as a coach, but I do think, like,
on the ground. To the outside.
I think he could have let him stay in the game.
Lots of space.
Goodness gracious.
First down, a lot more. On the ground.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
He's going to take it to the 6.
Good job navigating.
Can he get in?
Great punch by Alfred Collins.
They signal that he with the ball.
Why is topic so high? What does that mean? Oh, that's on my basketball.
Ball coming out. And it goes the other way. And the call is...
Bro, that's a nasty punch. Oh, my gosh.
A fumble in San Francisco ball.
I've never seen nobody legally in the NFL get punched in the face. That's my first time ever.
Rush 4 again. Good protection. Underneath, they go to Williams trying to get out of bounds, and he does. Stafford fires. Caught. Inside the 29-yard line. Williams surveys. 2nd and 10. 4-man rush. Swings it to the outside, going to the ground. Adams wide right. Send 5. Going to the ground. Is the catch made? On the ground. Does he make it? It doesn't look like it. Now the ball is out. On the ground.
I mean, it's a designated run. They just...
5. Going to the ground. Is the catch made?
Was it any? Yes. I was about to say, was it any tails here? And it is. You got majority of your guys lined up on this one side. So Fred is already inching over here. You know, I know he watches film. He like that. So the matchups is ideal. You got 3v3 right here, so it's ideal. And I mean, it's tough. They would have been better off doing a pass. You know. I feel like the Chiefs do that very often on 4th and 1 situations. They'll line up like it's a run and then do a pass.
On the ground, does he make it? It doesn't look like it. Now the ball is out.
Putting wide receivers out there to block. They trust Whittington a little too much, respectively though, and Puka. Sheesh. Yeah. You need. Go ahead, throw your Go ahead, throw your backup tight ends, throw your backup lineman. Why not just put the backup lineman out there? Such and such as eligible receiver. Just throw them all out there. If this is what you're gonna do, like, it is what it is.
Send 5. Going to the ground. Is the catch made?
It is what it is. I forgot who did it earlier this year. Earlier, still early in the year. But somebody put a offensive lineman at fullback. They didn't need to because the hole was wide open. So, but you know, stuff like that. Like, if you're gonna run it, give yourself the best odds. You know what I mean? Who could be pancaking? To be honest, it was just a dumb play call. I mean, I'm assuming this is a linebacker, corner. I mean, you're not too mad at the matchups. I know Whittington be blocking his butt off, like, you know, but yeah. McVay could have called this better. Not only that, he could have kicked the field goal, but it is what it is. was a good game nonetheless. Unfortunate that Kyren did fumble. Yeah, subscribe, stay tuned, stay blessed. Or just a slant to Tay. A jet sweep to Puka. I don't know if I would have.
On the 5.
I don't know.
Going to the ground is the catch.
I just feel like that would have got blown up. A jet sweep. I feel like that would have got blown up. Would have had a shot. I don't know.
On the ground. Does he make it? It doesn't look like he did. Now the ball is out.
Michael Williams versus Mac Jones better than Purdy. We'll get to that. I'll save that one for a little later. I might just do that one. We're gonna do Michael Williams. This Quinion mic'd up versus Tampa Bay. Mac Jones, and I think I'm gonna just leave these alone. I want to hear the AJ Brown thing a little bit. I'm gonna take this one off. What's up, Balla? Literally in school, I ain't supposed to have my phone. Hey, don't get in trouble. Don't get in trouble. Be smart. Puka is a good yak player. He could have made something happen. Yeah. I can respect it. I just he said I don't know. I think that defense, again, they was already expecting a run. I don't know. It's 50-50. I think the better odds would have been with a pass play, quick pass. They got a nice quick game too, so I think they could have executed that easy. Jumping out of the room as we speak. I. Oh no. I'm gonna wait on this one here. Michael Williams. Gotta do this one here. All right, y'all. We got Michael Williams. This is every snap versus the Rams. Go ahead, check this out. Shout out to the NFL Film Room. Every single snap. Did they just have Puka blocking him? Kinda. With the rollout, made it a little easier on Puka. He can double team. Sheesh, he pushed one of them to the ground. Okay. Okay, he got in there. Where did he play college at? I don't remember. You can literally put this dude anywhere on the D-line. Like, he kind of remind me of Chris Jones. Not gonna lie. You're not right there. You're right here. I never thought of that comparison until now, but I feel like it's decent. Georgia? Okay. Good work, man. That was a good catch. Stopped him. Completely stopped him. Okay. Matt doing a good job getting that ball out. I mean, the play calling was good in itself. He giving that left tackle some work, you know. Tackle doing his thing, but he's not making it easy at all. He giving up some good work. He getting these, bro. Dude, Matt is getting the ball out, man. It's a good tip pass. He do a good job being patient, you know. When he knows he's in control. Goodness gracious. When he knows he's in control, he kind of, there's an element of patience there, trying to, you know, figure out which way the run is going first before he just dives all in. You see the Rockets starting lineup? Nah, what's the starting lineup? Who's starting at point guard? That's the funny part. Like they double team him so much that, or it gets to a point where they're double teaming him where then the Niners just move him somewhere else. Like, all right. Oh, that's nice. These three crashed the middle, and then everybody else, all four of these guys, took the right side. Wow. Oh my gosh. So if he went up the middle, this is fried. Only chance would have been going to the left. I think that that's a really good defensive play call. Really good defensive play call. I think this is the A gaps close, B gaps fried. They did their thing. They did their thing. How about them Niners? How you doing, Santa? They did their thing, bro. Michael Williams, I see a little bit of Chris Jones in him. I'm not gonna lie. I see a little bit of Chris Jones in him. Obviously, you know, it's very early to make that level of comparison, but if I had to compare to somebody, I think you know, ceiling. I think that's a nice ceiling. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Appreciate y'all for watching. Subscribe, stay tuned, stay blessed. Game was lit. That was a good game, bro. It definitely was a good game. Oh. All right, baller. All right, y'all. We got Quinyon Mitchell mic'd up versus Emeka Egbuka. Watching some of the all 22 film, bro, he was clamping Egbuka. This dude technically is so nice, bro. He nasty, bro. But we're gonna check out his mic'd up versus the Bucks. Great play. I'm gonna give Egbuka some grace because he's a rookie, but he's been playing good this year. So it's like I'm not gonna give him too much grace. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna get too much, but we'll stop for practice window opening next week. Bro, y'all, a healthy 49ers is really insane. I'm not gonna lie. Like at this point, completely healthy. Oh my gosh. They competing with anybody.
It's about 91 degrees.
He's gonna be a great player for the Eagles.
And it's only gonna get hotter.
Yeah. 3rd and 5. Then I like the way he carrying himself too. Kind of like Stingley. Don't really talk too much, but like they know they nice.
Thanks, sweet. And then I should have been a pick.
Now they'll bring on the punt team with Riley Dixon.
It's blocked, and it's picked up, and running with the football, and scoring. It is Sidney Brown on the block punt.
Special teams did it last week. Special teams doing it once again. Be ready for these crosses, especially with number 14.
What's up, Gib? How you doing, bro? We're not doing the same thing every year to win. Ooh. Wow. I mean, really what killed the 49ers every year is injuries. Every year. Bro, he does a great he did this with CD in the game they played the Cowboys, bro. Like as soon as they catch the ball, as soon as the ball touches their hand, he's grabbing at their forearms immediately. It's wild.
In and out of the hands of Ibuka that time.
Crazy. That's a good catch. That was a catch for a loss though, so. Allowed one catch, -1 yards.
He fakes to Barkley. Now he's looking. He's going to dash. He's going to run. He picks up the first down. He's got more down the far sideline. Clears sailing for 26 yards.
Let me get a season of rookies. I'm balling. Can't wait to see how they look late in the season. That's what I'm saying, bro. You got young guys playing that good this early. Once all the chemistry hits and everything starts gelling, oh my gosh. Future bright.
Good job on all that stuff. Good job, both y'all.
Here, acclimated.
Yeah, Quinion for sure. I gotta watch some more J.C. Horn. I know J.C. Horn get a lot of love, but I think I'd have to put Quinion as my cornerback 3, and I think it's not a huge gap between them 3. Him, Stingley, and Surtain. I genuinely think there is not a huge gap at all. All of them are like elite, you know, like that throwback vibe at corner.
Eagles send a blitz. Mayfield in some trouble. Mayfield goes down, and the ball may have come out. The Eagles.
I can't lie. Matthew Stafford and Puka been carrying with fantasy. Oh man, I believe you. I just need Bijan and Golden to keep going crazy. Bijan for sure, that's reliable. Golden is it's a little iffy because of the Packers system. We'll start to see the real good teams by week 10. That's when everybody should be settled in. Yeah. Stuff starts getting a bit more predictable.
Hit the ball, like hit his leg, he fumbled it, and that's when I thought you kicked it. I don't know. But that's a sack. Sack for Zach.
He's not in hell yet.
That's a Nolan. He look like a coach.
Every time they go at you, you should feel disrespectful. Every time. They don't respect you. They keep throwing you away.
Who's saying that? Saquon? Hey. I like that. Look old and young at the same time. Yeah.
Pressure again. Mayfield throws back foot, just kind of throwing it up there. Godwin had a shot.
Good recovery.
Just kind of
He kind of got himself out of position a little bit, but good recovery.
throwing it up there. Godwin had a shot. Mitchell was there on the coverage.
Go, man. Go, man.
What is Matthew Stafford ranking my top quarterbacks? He's in the MVP race now, right now for me. As of right now, he's a top 5 quarterback. You know.
He is dashing to his left. He is looking. He is firing. He's got Smith at the 5-yard line.
That was a good hit by Benjamin Morrison, but great job by Devontae holding on to it.
Little flip inside. They're going to get it to Goddard again. Second for
Great
him
play.
today.
Nice job, baby.
Top 3, 4. No, that's fair. I mean, realistically, you can make an argument, and this is we could be real. You can make an argument that Matthew Stafford is playing like the best quarterback in the league right now. That's a very fair argument to make. I'm not gonna stamp it, but like, you know, it's very fair. Like, you know, I'm pretty sure somebody could pull up some facts and stats and it would equal into, you know, relatively that.
Get 3 and out right here, man. Get off the ball back. You know what I'm saying?
Why the Falcons bad?
That heat bringing that Florida.
I don't know. Coaching. One thing. We got a team with a lot of talent, and they're not playing good. That's the only thing I could reel it back to.
Down and 4.
The orchestrator, the maestro. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got it clicking.
Pumps, fires, incomplete.
Out, up, out. Yep.
Third down, blitz picked up. Mayfield's hit to the line of scrimmage, and it is
The better pass.
incomplete as Mayfield knocked it down. Moro Juma got his hand on it. And everything going for Philadelphia right now.
We get the ball back at the half. Hands up. We know right now the ball's going to come.
Hey, how has Jordan Davis been playing?
Hands got to get up. We'll get more of those tip passes that leads to turnover.
Is he full-time starting or is he still rotating? Are you a college football fan? Nah, I watch college football here and there, but I'm not locked in on it.
Now it's Mayfield looking. Rolling. Going deep has a man. He's got it. Touchdown, Tampa.
Makuba definitely. Look at Makuba. Oh man.
Now it's Mayfield looking. Rolling.
Bro, you got to get your head turned around. I think he's thinking that the Gene is about to catch a pick. Bro, you got to jump up just in case. You live and you learn, though. Live and you learn. I mean, he really won like a ball hawk safety. So it's like, you know, in college, at least not that I recall, like, you know, I feel like he was pretty good all around. He could hit, you know, but like I think with some people, it's just not their second nature. Oh, let me go up and get it, you know. Quinion and our team hates Baker for some reason. Who do I think had the best draft class this year? Ooh, who had the best rookie class? As of right now, it might be the Niners, but Niners are up there. Falcons are up there. Y'all got to throw some names out there because I genuinely can't think of everybody off the top of the head. It's too many people, too many teams.
So we just spoke down play. That's one down. Just like the Rams game. We got to play it our way.
They've got to make a play. It would help if they came up with a turnover.
Oh, I forgot about Jordan Watkins. Gosh, forgot about that dude. Lamar Jackson has been ruled out for week 5.
And he goes no place. He fumbles the football.
Yeah, like of majority rookies contributing, I think the Niners and Falcons have the most rookies contributing right now.
You got it.
Too many that are close.
Got there. Got there.
Barkley is back in the game. They're going to tough push.
This was a great play call, man.
Saquon Barkley, they fool everyone. He walks in. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
No one touches him.
That was huge. Back goes Mayfield. He's
Fitting Henry for 100 plus yards.
He's firing down the far side of the field.
Oh.
It's caught.
Jeez. That was an unexpected score right there. I don't know. The Texans defense has been playing elite, so I don't know if I bet on that. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not a bad bet, but I think in the past 2 games Henry hasn't rushed for over 60 yards. And the Texans defense is like top 3 right now. They're number 1 in scoring, but I think they top 3. Farhad, how you doing, bro? Cooper Rush finna go back to prime. Cooper versus heck nah. They need Lamar versus that defense right now.
Quinyon Mitchell has been amazing today in coverage. Those young corners developing into.
They put this video together so nicely, very, very nicely. Quinyon really been kind of chill and is mic'd up, but I got no problem with that. They did a good job overall putting the video together and obviously making him the main character. Rushing attempts over yards.
Superstars.
What you mean by that?
Incomplete.
That's a great play, bro. Sheesh.
Mayfield back. He's being chased. He starts to run. Tipped and intercepted.
Who tipped that?
He starts to run.
Oh, Blankenship got a hand on it? Dang. If he didn't tip that, that might have been a touchdown. Wow.
Tipped and intercepted.
Texans offense going to sell versus the Ravens. Even if they sell, let's say the Texans offense suck. They're allowing 12 points a game. So, I mean, I just need them. I need Texas to score 14 and we good. You know what I mean? I'm cool with that. I don't believe in Cooper Rush. Didn't believe we went into last night. Rams had the #1 overall defense in the NFL. I don't know who. I haven't heard nobody say the Rams had the #1 overall defense in the NFL. I haven't heard that at all. Like watching the Rams this year, they've been a good defense. I've never believed them to be the best at all. When I watch the Texans, they play good defense. It's like the plays that they give up be like minimal for the most part. In the first 3 games, each game was I'm not gonna get into the Texans too much. We're gonna keep this video on topic. This is on the Eagles channel, but Texans defense legit.
Awesome job, 30. Awesome job, man. Great job. Great job, man. Great job.
You saying Cooper Rush finna play like Mac Jones? Is that what you're alluding to?
For sure. For sure. You gotta bring that. We go man for man. We set toes and the same receiver group that for sure. For sure. You gotta bring that.
Bro, they just need to find another corner, another nice young corner in the draft like Quinyon. I ain't gonna lie. Now it's not easy to find, but you know, if he there, if I'm the Eagles, I trade up. I'm gonna trade up. You know what I'm saying? Because the front 7 nice. You can add depth later in the draft, front 7 wise, but like you solidify that secondary. Boy.
I got you. For sure.
3rd and 6. Blitz. Mayfield in trouble. Steps away. Way to go for a first. Mayfield's gonna get there. The scrambling legs of Baker Mayfield keeps the drive alive.
But it do be gym corners in the later rounds, so I can't even. You really don't even need to draft up half the time. A trade up. There's a lot of good corners right now. in the league, rookies. About a handful. And I don't think none of them were drafted in the first round.
Game on the line. Got to get to the 29. Mayfield in trouble. Throws across his body. Otten's not there. Ball is out. Throws across his body. Otten's not there.
Oh, the ground forced that out. Pretty sure they replayed it.
The Eagles will take over.
That's game. Find it out, cuz. Hey, Pete. Brother. Hey, but look, that's how y'all close the game out on y'all's terms. That's how y'all close the game out on your terms. That's how y'all close the game out on your terms. Wait to play, bro. Wait to play.
The boy allowed one catch for negative 1, negative 2 yards.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. For sure. 4-0. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Yes, sir. We're going to soak this win in and we're going to get back to work tomorrow. Congratulations. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Good vid. Good vid. Great corner. Top 5 defenses are the Browns, Falcons, Chargers, Bucks, and Texans. Interesting. The Falcons would be in a much better spot right now if their offense would have been scoring touchdowns 2 weeks straight. I mean, they did win one of those games without scoring a touchdown, but for sure against the Panthers. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, their defense did not play great against the Panthers. They were giving up some easy stuff that was kind of uncharacteristic a little bit, but it was giving up some easy stuff. Now the Bucks won't have Bucky for 2 weeks. It's at least 2 weeks, at least. I'm gonna say from my perspective, just looking at it and then looking up stuff on that type of injury, it's at least 3 weeks. Now, since they're not telling us the severity of the injury, I'm not saying this is likely, but it's realistic. Realistically, that injury could keep a player out for 12 weeks. But that would be the most severe version of it. If it's that severe, 12 weeks. If it's less severe, it's going to be 3 weeks. So it's somewhere from 3 to 12. But I think next week we'll find out if he goes on IR. If he goes on IR, obviously he's going to be out for 4 weeks minimum. And then if he doesn't go on IR, then I see 3 weeks. I can see that. I think that's super fair. But we'll see. All right, y'all, we got Mac Jones is better than Purdy. Speak easy. Let's see what they're cooking up.
It's like a speak easy special. Every time we go live after a game, it hits overtime. The 49ers
next 3 games for 20. The Browns defense is nice. They need 2 more people in the secondary. That'll be even better. Honestly, if they had better quarterback play, they'll be taking over games. The defense is keeping them in games and clamping up teams. Next 3 games for the Bucks are the Hawks, Niners, and Lions. They could be 3 or 4. Oh, yeah.
26-23 in
That's
Mac
tough.
Jones's return game as starting quarterback. I'm here to talk about these 49ers. How impressive were they tonight, fellas, in this game?
First and foremost, this is why the Niners go get Robert Saleh. 2 gigantic stops. At the end of regulation, the Niners are about to score. Kyren Williams is running through that defense. Forced fumble by rookie, if I'm not mistaken, Alfred Collins. That is why you get Robert Saleh, and that is why the Niners draft so well. Kudos to them. Then at the end
Collins
of the game,
hit him with a
the Rams
mean
have the
hook.
audacity to go for it on 4th and 1. Go ahead. Play stupid games. Win stupid prizes. That's why you go bring back Robert Saleh. Because the Niners would not have made that stop last year. They would not have made that stop the year before. They would not have made that stop in the absence of Robert Saleh. So first, I commend Robert Saleh for what he did, and I commend that defense for standing up on the road on a short week against a potent Rams offense that had all the momentum both at the end of regulation and at the end of overtime, and that defense stood up. So that's the first thing I'm going to say and first thing I'm going to address. After that, this is why I think the Niners Super Bowl window is perpetually open as long as Kyle Shanahan is there.
We talked about it earlier.
Shady, Super Bowl?
Open as long as Kyle Shanahan is there.
Nah, they definitely have a Super Bowl potential team. Not gonna lie, healthy, 100%. Mac Jones was giving his staff an impression of getting the ball out quick. I mean, I'm gonna be real. Decision making was so good, but again, that's always coupled with good play calling. Quarterback can't get the ball out quick if there are no quick options available. So that's again, great job by the QBs and great job by the play callers. I think he might be a better fit in the offense than Purdy. I mean, Purdy do his thing though. I'm not gonna knock Purdy. I think they got a QB friendly. I think they got a QB friendly system, running back friendly system, and a wide receiver friendly system. Not gonna lie, I think it's just that.
What's wrong with you,
We
Shay?
didn't talk about it earlier this week.
What's wrong with you, LaShawn?
Yo, my man.
What's wrong with you?
You mean the Lombardi Trophy hold up at
The
the end
window
of the year?
hold up? Did they kiss? Why?
You think they go in there?
I said the window is open.
The window is open.
Can I finish my point?
I ain't stop you.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't stop.
This is why. Because
Mac Jones make better decisions than Purdy.
Shanahan makes bad quarterbacks good.
I mean, if we look at the track record of Purdy since he's been with the Niners, he's not a turnover machine. He's an efficient quarterback. He makes good decisions overall. So over a 2-3 game span, I'm not gonna dub him. You know what I mean? I could see if like Mac Jones if Purdy has been like iffy, but he hasn't been that. He's been a pretty efficient quarterback. He's been a good decision maker.
Makes good quarterbacks great and makes great quarterbacks elite. And that's what we see on display right now. Think about Kyle Shanahan's track record. Mac Jones is just the latest. Mac Jones is 3-0 as a starter with some good wins. A win against the Rams on the road, that's a good win. Brock Purdy goes to a Super Bowl with Kyle Shanahan, huh? Garoppolo goes to a Super Bowl with Kyle Shanahan, huh? Matt Schaub, a Pro Bowler with Kyle Shanahan, huh? Robert Griffin, a Rookie of the Year over Andrew Luck with Kyle Shanahan, huh? He makes bad, good, great, and great elite. So what we saw with Mac Jones is just the latest example of Kyle Shanahan's pure dominance. He is an offensive savant. I say it over and over. Mac Jones over 300 yards in rhythm. Bam, 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 bam. Dicing them up. Come on now.
Cooking.
I'm utterly impressed with the Niners. We're going to get to the Rams later.
Yo, it was a great game, though. Great game. Thursday night, that's what you need.
Yeah, exactly.
All y'all games on Thursday night, y'all need to look at this game and do the same thing. We've seen two teams in the same division battle really, really hard.
I think primetime games should either be divisional rivals or because you typically will get good games out of divisional rivals, or just higher ranked teams in the league. No mid teams, you know what I mean?
I gotta be honest though, and a lot.
Don't think the Niners can beat Packers, Lions, and Bills. If the Browns can beat the Packers, then the Niners for sure can. I think the Niners defense can have a Browns-like defense type game, and then their offense is better. The Lions was hanging with the Browns, so I feel the same way about them. I feel like they can beat them. The Bills, I think there's no team in the league that I feel like is unbeatable. I think the best team in the league right now, for me, might be, obviously be between Eagles and Chiefs, but I don't think nobody's unbeatable for sure.
People might not like it, probably Niners.
And I think the Niners are a team that can beat anybody.
Kyle Shanahan is so good and so great. You see the difference. When I say the difference, as in when you have a first-round talent quarterback, and you put him with a good team, a good coach, and a good scheme, you get Mac Jones. Not just this game. If you really watch him, he's been starting for the Niners. He's been balling. He's been dicing it up. You look at Brock Purdy. Good quarterback, 7th-round draft pick, and he does well in this system, but it looks different. If you watch Brock Purdy this year and you watch Mac Jones, he's getting outplayed. So when we talk about...
Why are we bringing up Brock Purdy right now?
Because...
Why are we bringing up Brock Purdy right now?
I watched the game.
Can we just talk about Mac for a moment?
Well, first of all, I'm just going to talk about what I want to talk about.
Chiefs over Bills right now.
The difference, because I said it before, when they talk about paying Brock Purdy, I say you should pay him, but how much is you paying?
I like the Chiefs defense better, and I think the way that the Chiefs have played over the last 2 games, I'm projecting if they can keep that up, I think yeah, I'll take them over the Bills.
Good when you get a first round type talented quarterback and you put him in with Kyle Shanahan, that's what he looks like. You talk about what's his name? GG? What's his name? Because he was so yeah, Jimmy G was so bad. Anyway, when you put him with Kyle Shanahan and you see what he looks like, he looks good. Then you put him with the Rams, other teams, and the Raiders, and look how awful he is. So all I'm saying is, a lot of credit to Kyle Shanahan and a lot of credit to Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
But if Brock Purdy's a starter, without them superstars, I don't know if they go to the dance like you talking about. But Mac Jones, with this team without them superstars, they got a better chance. I'm gonna be honest.
Wow. Look,
and don't let your eyes fool you. You know what you just watched. The whole year you've been watching it. Even the games that Brock Purdy won, he threw some picks on picks on picks.
He did.
And then he found a way to.
He did.
All right.
Hey, but check this out. You said you think the only team in the league that could beat the Eagles is the Rams. And the 49ers just beat the Rams. So, you know what I mean? You gotta, you know what I'm saying? It's a little contradicting.
Now I'm going to focus on Mac, and I think.
And then they beat the Rams without their top 3 receivers, top 1 tight end, and missing other various players on the roster, starters.
But what Mac's excellence speaks to isn't even Mac Jones. It speaks to Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah.
Like, if we're being honest, that's what it speaks to. It speaks to Kyle Shanahan. And anybody that's been following Kyle Shanahan's career knows that what Kyle Shanahan does for players is unlike anybody else. And not just at the quarterback position. Like, go back and look it up, people. I challenge y'all. Alfred Morris, a 1,500-yard rusher with Kyle Shanahan. You know what I mean? Like, Kyle Shanahan had a Raheem Mostert, had Tevin Coleman, had one other running back, three 700-yard rushers in one season.
The kid from Florida State, running back number 24.
Yes,
what's his name?
Matt Breida, maybe.
No, not Matt Breida. His name, he had braids.
But either way, like 3 700-yard rushes in one season. So this, to me, speaks of Kyle Shanahan's greatness. Now, I will say this. The Rams, an inexcusable loss. An absolutely inexcusable loss. Jared Verse, healthy. Puka Nacua on the field, healthy. Puka Nacua. Devontae Adams on the field, healthy enough. Matthew Stafford, he was out there. Like, inexcusable loss. Short week at home. You're the Rams, and you're coming off of a game that was already too close for comfort. Rams haven't looked good in 3 weeks. Lose to the Eagles, play the Colts way too close, and then you lose to the Niners, and the Niners had a maligned team. It's tough, bro.
I can't. We don't know if the Colts are bad yet. 3-1, they're still. They look like a good team so far. I will agree with you though. Since that first half against the Eagles, they have not looked the same. The Rams, it is very much an inexcusable loss, especially given the fact that you started off this game way too slow. That fumble though. That fumble at the 1 yard line is really, to me, the difference in this game. The Rams moved the ball in the second half all night long. I mean, they just moved the ball over and over and over and over and over again. 2 turnovers in the red zone is really the difference in this game, and I think that's the difference in the narrative right now. Mac Jones, yes, he did look good. He did, in my opinion, look better than what Brock Purdy was going to be able to do tonight with this team. I agree. I think Kyle Shanahan made
sure. But y'all have to stop slandering Brock Purdy. Like, we're going to have to start this whole show all over again if y'all keep slandering Brock Purdy.
I'm not here to slander Brock Purdy.
We're just being honest. The truth is, though, now watch this, because he don't want to talk about this. So when Brock Purdy's healthy and he comes back to starter, I guarantee he don't look like this. I guarantee you that.
He got a bad toe.
When he's healthy, Mac Jones ain't healthy.
Yeah, Mac Jones look beat.
He like an old-ass grandma. Keep flipping around and he's still balling. This is what I'm going to tell you, though. When Mac Jones goes back to the bench and Brock Purdy's back to the starter, the $58 million, whatever he is a year.
Yeah, a lot of money.
Right. And when game 1, game 2, game 3, when he's playing, it's not going to look like this. And it's going to be a conversation. I'm telling you, I see it. Because I see the way that Mac Jones processes the reads. I see the way he's throwing. He looks so efficient. Where Brock Purdy's a little guy, he's trying to live over the line of scrimmage. All I'm saying is, it's going to be an issue in about 3 weeks. I'm telling you.
The Niners allegedly wanted to draft Mac Jones back in the gap. Instead, they took Trey Lance.
I just think with the body of work that Purdy has put up. Now let's say this. Let's say Purdy keep getting banged up and Mac keep going out there and winning games. You know, I think we got to give it more than 3 games to crown him as the better quarterback. You know what I mean? But we'll see. But that is the interesting thing about the NFL. You know, sometimes the players don't be bad. It's just I ain't say sometimes. Majority of times, players don't be bad. It's just their situations.
Going somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that to me is the question that we need to ask. He should have drafted Mac Jones in that
I
situation.
had the Jaguars team in a couple years. I'm gonna be nasty. I'm gonna be real. I don't trust that Jags team, bro. I know they record nice right now. I don't trust them. Not down the road later in the season. We gonna see. We gonna see, but I don't trust it for.
And this is a phenomenal conversation. Glad y'all here, man. Shout out to y'all for watching this show. Speakeasy turned up
On
right now.
paper, the roster is nice.
Mac Jones plays
but you
on
need the
time
coaching, and
more
I don't
than
trust the
Brock Purdy
coaching.
Plays on time. I will give Shady to McCoy that one. The difference for me is this. The game of football is lived above the X's and O's. So what happens when the plays break down? What happens when Bryant Young or Jared Verse whoops Trent Williams or rooks your right tackle? Then all of a sudden, you got to extend the play. And what Brock Purdy does better than Mac Jones is extend the play. So I can't go as far, Shady, as saying it's Mac Jones' job to lose. Can you go that far?
So wait. Well, he's not gonna lose his job. I mean, he's making all that money. He's gonna be the. I don't care how bad Purdy plays. He's gonna be the guy. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a conversation we're gonna talk about.
Got it.
But wait, you talk about on schedule passes compared to off schedule, right?
Yep.
So what would you rather have? You want the guy that's on time as scheduled?
Of course.
Or you want the guy that's
I want the guy that can play on time, but there will come a point in time where I need you to extend a play and make a play. Mac Jones made no play extensions today. Now, shout out to the
I don't know if the Colts are better than the Jags. Colts better than the Jags. I think Texans as a team is better than the Jags, but the offensive play calling for the Texans is not better than the Jags. You know what I mean? So, because the Texans, again, they have an elite defense. I don't think the Jags have an elite defense. I think they got a good defense. It's potential there, you know, here and there. But I mean, do we think the Jags beat the Texans because they played elite defense against the Texans, or is it because they beat the Texans because the Texans offense suck? You know what I mean? I don't like who is in that secondary that's just cold like that. They got some nice guys in the front seven, but like I don't think the Jags have a nice defense like overall. You know, it's potential, but I don't think they're on the level as a Texans or a Browns or a whoever, you know what I mean? Secondary mid. But when you look at the Texans, you got elite players in the secondary, you got very solid players with the linebackers, and you got elite players on the D line. I think the Texans have lost these games not because of their roster talent. You know, I think it's coaching. But even if they both teams have good coaching, the roster of the Texans is better than the roster of the Jags. Like it's a better team.
Niners offensive line, they did a phenomenal
Shane
job.
Waldron kills wide receivers everywhere he goes.
Matt Jones played with anticipation.
Man.
He played with accuracy. He played with poise. Ball was out so fast. Even when Bryant Young was whooping the right tackles, it was irrelevant. Even when Jared Verse had the occasional win versus Trent Williams, it was irrelevant. That ball was coming out, and Matt Jones was completing it. It did look good.
It's good. It's good
I
move,
think
man.
my concern for them right now, though, is Mac Jones don't look healthy at all.
Yeah.
Mac Jones' pants was falling off on the last drive. He was over there dry heaving.
Yeah, dog.
Bro, like he looked like he just got in a fight. Like I don't know. If I'm the 49ers, man, it's a great win. It's awesome. It's a confidence building win because you are not healthy, but also the best player for your team tonight, in my opinion, the guy that made the most plays for you tonight, also doesn't look healthy. Is that a concern for them moving forward? And can they actually be a?
You saying Christian McCaffrey don't look healthy? I didn't peep that. Y'all let me know.
Be a playoff contender with this guy.
This is why I don't believe Kyle Shanahan gets enough respect. Nick Bosa, out. Pearsall, out. Kittle, out. Juwan Jennings, out. And they went and beat the Rams on a short week with an injured roster. Short week, advantage home team. Vegas alone gives the home team 3 points. That's just Vegas, just off rip of being a home team. Home team on short week, advantage Rams. And Stafford was playing. And you're telling me
He's saying Mac Jones was their best player. Nah, I mean, respect to Mac Jones, but C-Mac is clearly their best player. I don't know, but teach his own. Everybody switching up on CJ. I think, majority of fans is like, they watch football from afar. Like, not everybody is watching film or watching it in detail. That's just majority of fans. Everybody don't have time to do that. So, I get it. It is what it is. But I don't think CJ is the problem, personally. He's not perfect, but it's not too many players that are perfect. You know what I mean? So.
That Kyle Shanahan, you with Mac Jones on a short week, went up against the Rams and beat them, and they had both of their edge rushers.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, this is
like I said earlier. Again, the timing of Mac Jones being able to get the ball out quick, the timing with Matthew Stafford being able to get the ball out quick. They are good quarterbacks and they can do that, and they're good at doing that. But you have to be able to do that with the correct options there. And again, sometimes you got to get into a flow. Where I'm able to read the defense, but if the play calling is inconsistent, you're not making the correct adjustments, you're going just strictly off of a script, then you're gonna hesitate more. Not only that, you're gonna overthink, and then again, it's gonna make you look bad because your play calling is not good, and then it's gonna make your O-line look bad as well. Again, your O-line will look better if your play calling is better. You have a bad O-line, which the Texans O-line is not terrible. They're not the worst in the league, but overall, I think they're play calling the issue. Tulsa men going around, D'Amico Ryan and CJ Stroud don't have the best relationship, so who knows what's going on. I doubt that. They seem, from what I've seen over the last 2 years, they've had a really good relationship, so I doubt that.
Shanahan win. This is a Kyle Shanahan moment. This is why I say Kyle Shanahan is a top 3, top 5 head coach every single year because what he does with less. And now Robert Saleh back in the building. Remember, last time Saleh and Shanahan were together, it was Super Bowl appearance. Yeah. But it was Super Bowl. Bro, this team is this coach is different.
I hear all of those arguments except for the road game thing. That was a home game for the 49ers. If you saw the stands, this is LA, bro. I don't care about football, but the 49ers fans is out here. So.
How bad 2-5 for real quick? Because the Rams, Matthew Stafford, I feel like they should be embarrassed. I feel like this was supposed to be a year that the Rams take the next level.
Oh, they still going to be
Devontae
Adams. They're going to be a good
team.
team. They lost that game, right? They should have won the divisional games. Always going to be tough. But, I mean, you did have a fumble on the 1 yard line. And if you really watched it was an open hole.
Yeah.
And Kyle Williams, he don't even really fumble like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it happened. So you got to find a way to finish games. But the best believe, their 2 losses came from a fumble on the 1 yard line, okay, from your all-pro or Pro Bowl running back.
Hold on, I'm going to get to that.
And then you're up by 20-something points with the Eagles on the road against the defending champs.
But then,
hold up. And then you get 2 blocked field goals. And then the guy returns it. So much things happen. They in good. This is a good team. They in good shape. Don't let that.
Yeah.
Don't let that. Come on now.
I don't think the concern for the Rams is as much as people are going to make it out to be. You turn the ball over twice in the red zone in your last 2 offensive possessions. Kyren Williams fumbles at the 1 yard line as you went down the field driving to go to score and take the lead. And the 49ers offense wasn't really moving that much in the second half. You just don't go down 14-0 to start the game. You don't turn the ball over, and then you don't.
Top 5 coaches: Andy Reid, Shanahan, McVay. I think that's a fair 3. Dan Campbell, I think that's a good 4. Harbaugh, which Harbaugh are you taking? Chargers Harbaugh or Ravens Harbaugh? Or the Bills coach? I like the Bills coach as well. They consistently play some good football for the most part. I might go with that 4 and then take out Harbaugh and put whoever the Bills coach is. I feel like I like coaches who have teams that play good on both sides of the ball. Can't just be one side. I think Ben Johnson got some potential. He got potential. I think D'Amico Ryan's got potential too, but I mean, as a coach, he's not doing his part by fixing that offense. I think he's a good head coach, very good head coach, but I mean, it's not showing again because he's struggling offensively. Now again, last week they did good offensively, but need to see consistency. McDermott. We're gonna end this video here. I think think Purdy's okay. I think his spot is okay. I think it's nothing really to worry about in that conversation. But I think, you do got some good quarterback play out of Mac Jones, and you're in a good spot in case Purdy gets hurt or Purdy does potentially have a really bad game in a primetime situation. I doubt they do that. I doubt they ever pull him because you don't want to kill your starter's confidence like that. But if it's a do or die game on the line, playoff time, you know what I mean? You got to do what you got to do. Then, hey, it is what it is. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Subscribe. Stay tuned. Stay blessed. LaFleur, good head coach, too. That was good on both sides. Yeah, that's another good one. It's a few good head coaches in the league. Not even a few. It's a very solid amount. Just I think I like the best ones are, for me, again, the team where the team is playing good on both sides of the ball. Defense, offense, special teams, you're doing that too. Hey. The W's. Oh, man. Bro. Our line played horribly Sunday just to cook. Bandit, who your squad? Just to cook yesterday. Who your team? What you, Niners or Rams fan? Like the Texans team a lot. Texans team on paper, bro, I genuinely think they have one of the best rosters in the league. I don't think they're a top 5 roster. Like you can easily make an argument for defense, but like just overall roster, I don't think they're top 5. But for sure, I think they're top 10. I don't know where to rank them roster wise. I don't feel like doing that. San Fran, they were doing work. I mean, really, I was calling good plays too, and that's why good play calling helps out a bad O-line. I think a lot of teams don't know that, Well, they might know that. They just don't. They don't act on it. You know what I mean? I would love to have y'all defense, y'all OC, need an OC who can get everything right. Honestly, I was on a fence about firing the OC that we had last year because he did so good with Stroud the first year. So I was like, he had a bad year the second year. The play calling was not good. Maybe everybody figured him out, but I was like, I wasn't against the idea of giving him a chance to redeem himself because he has shown us one good year. But whoever calling the plays now, like it looks the same. Again, last game was good. Last game was probably like, again, one of the most efficient games we've had offensively in the last year. But still, we need more than just one game of that. Kyle Cook best when our team hurt. The other time, Twitter be mad because he dumb conservative. But just be letting it fly. He don't care who out there. I want to hear this a little bit. I'm not gonna react to this.
We got to talk about
I'm not gonna record
Philadelphia
Eagles.
Eagles.
Now?
Shady's not here, and I can't believe I have to talk about them. It's ridiculous. Look, Jalen Hurts had his media availability and kind of dodged the questions about his relationship with A.J. Brown, getting him the ball and whatnot. On A.J. Brown, he said, I'm not going to analyze or speculate on it. He's always willing to contribute, and that remains onward.
Bro. I say it very often, but Jalen Hurts handles himself as the ideal quarterback, in my opinion. I don't think nobody handles the media better. I mean, you could probably say Pat Mahomes, probably, but like Pat's up there. I mean, a bunch of the elite quarterbacks are up there, but I think he handles stuff the best. It's that Bill Belichick mentality, like how Bill used to be. Bill, we're not finna entertain, you know what I'm saying? Nothing. We just gonna, graze over it and just keep the topics where they need to be.
He sounds just like Patullo, just like Sirianni, just like I imagine if they asked Howie Roseman, just like it doesn't matter in the Eagles organization. They're the lips sealed.
Yep.
That's how it's supposed to be though. Like you don't need to be putting all your stuff out there, as an organization. handle whatever drama's going on, because it makes everything look bad, you know. Whatever drama, and then, you know, teams try to use leverage, and then now they want to jump and offer trade packages, all this here, and not speaking just for AJ Brown, but just in general, you know. Once all your business out there, then you know, it looks bad, creates drama for the team. Media blows it up. Now people in the locker room are making it bigger because the media is making it bigger. I think the Eagles going to end up trading AJ Brown. Now, we went over this already. They can't trade him. Financially, they can't. He is 100% stuck there. Bucks got too many receivers.
I can unseal the conversation if we're being honest.
Let's go.
Based upon everything we can see over the last 24 months and everything we can hear from what Brandon Graham already told us, A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts do not have the same relationship off the field that they had. You can tell by Jalen Hurts' responses. I've been told different things in private that there's no need.
I think that was a good response. I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm not going to analyze or speculate on it. He's always willing to contribute onward. Like, we're going to keep this short, sweet. Next question. Like, I'm not going to overanalyze this tweet. Like, I'm not going to say nothing negative about it. I'm not going to say nothing positive about it, you know. If it's a problem, then, you know, AJ can come talk to me, or maybe they handled it behind closed doors, but I don't see no problem with that.
For me to reveal, but based upon everything we know, they're not that cool. Great. Now that we've established that, does it matter? That's the question.
Their relationship may not be the same now, but they're always going to be best friends for life. I feel like this, bro, like, one of my closest friends, we don't talk every day. It's been a minute since I talked to bro. But it's like, you know, as time goes on, you know, you understand, like, people got their own stuff going on in life. You know, people start having kids. People start having more kids. People start, you know, having to work more. You know, like, they got their own stuff going on. So it's like, the older you get, like, the relationship may not be as strong, but the bond is still there. You know, like, you know, you don't have to talk to each other every day. You know, when an individual does pick up the phone, or just like when it be people who come and chat that I ain't seen in over a year. You know, it's like it's still good vibes. You know, like, I remember this individual. You know, and it's not that deep. Chris and AJ been friends forever, and Hurst was legit at his draft day party. They locked in. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not that deep. But again, to those who don't understand or don't know, which, I mean, really nobody fully knows, it's going to just continue to be speculation. And then people could print out whatever headlines they want. And as long as it sound good or even sound bad, people going to bite at it.
Question. It doesn't necessarily matter so long as everybody's doing their job. One thing I was told, not necessarily in confidence, so I'll share it with y'all, is they don't need to be best friends. If the route dictates that, hey, if the safety is leaning away from A.J. Brown and Jalen, you see A.J. Brown in man-to-man coverage, throw it to A.J. Brown, then just throw it to A.J. Brown.
100%, bro. You don't need to be friends to do a job together. You know what I mean? As long as we'll breed the respect, because as long as there's respect there as an individual, then the relationship is fine. When there's lack of respect, then that's when the relationship has turmoil. But you do your job well, I do my job well, so I respect you for that, you know. And outside of them, I think in any organization, like, you don't have to be buddy. You don't have to bond outside of work. Like, that's not necessary. If you do your job at the elitist level of anybody in the league, and I do mine at the highest level, we don't have to kick it outside of work. What would help probably is, you know, learning how each other communicates and listening to what is said and not how it's said. But again, you know, helping understand the form of the way that we communicate, so that we know that we're on the same page at all times when we are out there on the field. But again, if you put Mahomes with Justin Jefferson, they don't have to be best friends. They just go out there, play football, and they can respect each other, because I know when I throw you the ball, you're going to catch it, and I know you're going to get me the ball. That's all that matters. I'm trying to clock in, clock out. Let me go home. You know what I'm saying? We can be the best friends But maybe AJ just mad at the play calling. I guess you can tell the Eagles was trying to force AJ the ball. I've seen Drew Brees breaking it down. Drew Brees do breakdowns? He got a YouTube channel? Hey, I like Brees. I need to check that out. Hurts was escaping trap questions the entire interview. Bro. Tua will be falling for trap questions. I do, bro. That's one thing, bro. Tua, he will answer them. I do not like that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Don't like it. Cause it again, you're putting a battery in the media's back to ask you more questions like this. And the more you don't give them nothing, the less they're gonna ask you questions like that. Or even if they do keep coming, they know what to expect, you know. So it's like, but there's some quarterbacks. It's not too many. Tua just do one that comes to mind. But he will definitely answer them type of questions. Like I said, I think you know, it's a certain way to do it. He'd be on ESPN every week breaking down games. That'd be nice if he had this on YouTube channel. I need to look up some of his breakdowns.
We don't got to go to South Broad Street. We don't got to go to Pat's. We ain't got to go to Geno's. We don't got to go to Chickies and Pete's off camera for you to know that.
Hey, you a real Philly eater, man.
Like straight up and down.
Pause.
You know, that's home.
That was crazy.
Like, you don't got to do all that. Just that was a crazy pause. But in the event you just do your job, we all win. So what I know is it doesn't seem like they're all that cool, but it's irrelevant whether Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown are friends.
At the end of the day, you're a grown man. I'm a grown man. Again, at the end of the day, as long as there's mutual respect there, it's all good. That's it.
Jalen, do your job to the best of your ability. AJ, do your
Mike be doing that too. I give Mike a pass because he a little young, but Jalen kind of been his way majority of his career when it comes to answering questions. Kinda. Again, like I said, I got respect it.
Your job to the best of your ability, and everybody will be happy because everybody's job is getting done well.
Yeah. No, A.J. Brown also had media availability this week, and he wanted to clear up what his message on Twitter was. We got audio right here for you.
First off, I want to start out by saying, obviously, Sunday after the game, I let my frustrations boil over. I didn't speak to the media. I had a chance to correct my frustrations, and I continue to let it boil over. That's on me. You know, I take full accountability on it. Coaching that. My message on Twitter wasn't directed at anyone in the building. Not my coaches, not my quarterback, my GM, nobody. You know, like I said, I take full accountability.
One thing I hate about A-Rod, he be throwing people under the bus. Yeah, nah, you don't do that, bro. It is what it is, but I don't think it's the way to go about it, you know. I don't think it's the best way to go about things, you know. I think that's how you lose a locker room, and people in the locker room lose respect for you. You know, I'm pretty sure everybody in that locker room respect Hurts. You know, there's no throwing nobody under the bus. If anything, I'll talk about what I did bad before I talk about what anybody else did bad. Been watching your Titans reaction since the season started. Love them. I'm curious who your team is. Oh, I'm a Texans fan, brother. I'm a Texans fan. Titans your squad? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. On paper, I like y'all offense, but y'all offensive play calling, not it. Y'all could be so much better if the play calling was better. The defense is like, it's decent. You know what I mean? Like, it's not good and it's not bad. It's decent. Some potential there, but yeah, the play calling need to be better. Steelers another team I think got a good roster. Steelers not. Bro, if they can get the right chemistry and gel, on paper they got one. I think on paper they got it like a. On paper that's a top 5 defense for sure. Offensively, I think they could trade for another receiver. And I think that'll be then I think for sure easy top five offense. That'll be complete. Trade for another receiver. They nasty. Yeah. I think Jalen Warren not elite, but like he get the job done. I think he's efficient.
All of my coaches and with my quarterback as well.
AJ, that guy.
How are we feeling about him? You know, coming out and essentially 100%. Denouncing his frustration. Well, not denouncing his frustration. He said his emotions did boil over. It did seem like he said, "Hey, look, I was frustrated. I was frustrated at the game. I let it blow over, and it wasn't really about anyone else. Does this mean that the drama's over now?
Drama's over for now.
Okay.
Drama's not over now. Drama's over for now. I love A.J. Brown. I love everything A.J. Brown stands for. I love how A.J. Brown acts.
Yeah.
He's human. After a game where he had more targets than receiving yards, he was upset. What we do when we're upset now in 2025, we take to social media. Before we had social media, we would take to reporters. But I'm old enough to remember Terrell Owens doing sit-ups in his driveway in Philly or New Jersey when he was playing for the Eagles, and there was a dispute there. Shirtless doing sit-ups, doing an interview there. That's drama. That's a distraction. A.J. Brown's just having a human moment. And shout out to him for reflecting on the human moment and then speaking afterwards. I actually think sometimes asking players and coaches questions immediately following the most emotional moments of their life is doing them a disservice. Like, imagine you just get some of the best or the worst news of your life, and now you got a camera in front of you, and if you say the wrong thing, we're going to hold it against you. You remember after the Panthers lost the Super Bowl in 2015? Cam Newton goes to the podium. He's sitting like this, hat on, and he ain't trying to answer no questions. And then we get cussed out because Cam Newton was immature. And I was like, imagine if you worked for something for roughly 18.
But I mean, it is what it is. Like, if you're immature, you're immature, you know? Whether the legitimacy of that is true about Cam or not, that in that specific situation, you know? If you make it immature, if you do something that's immature, it's immature. And, you know, it is what it is, you know? We all are at a certain point in life, you know? There is a best way of handling things, but, you know, we all are growing as humans. Ain't nobody perfect, you know? There is the ideal way, and then there's the authentic way, you know? So it kind of is what it is. The what's the word I'm looking for? The thing to wipe all of that away is just winning football games. That's it.
15 years of your life, from about 8 to 26.
The offense got Rams potential.
110 million people.
They do. I think A-Rod still got it. I've been saying that since last year, bro. A-Rod still has it. I think the thing is their offensive play calling is nowhere near as good as the Rams. If they can get DK the ball like Puka or Devontae gets the ball, I think DK averages like 5 catches a game or something like that. So it's like he's doing work with what he's getting, but like their play calling could be so much better. And I'm pretty sure I'm fairly assuming Aaron Rodgers has some say so over that play calling because they look significantly better as an offense, like their passing game does, than it has in years. So, but they need a better OC in there.
You lose that thing. How would your emotional response be? How's your emotional response after you failed the board exam, after you failed the exam to get into the college of your dreams, after you failed the exam to pass the class? Imagine if we're cameras in front of you right then. That's what this is to these players. And so A.J. Brown, I don't take issue with how he's handled.
No, I don't take issue with how he handled it either. I mean, like you said, it's kind of like when like a fighter gets knocked out, then they're concussed and all these bright lights are on them, and then a reporter comes up and is like, "Hey, so how'd you feel? What went wrong out there?" It's like, bro, like, get the damn camera and microphone out of his face. He just went through a tough time. Travis Kelce also had something to say about the whole A.J. Brown tweet. He said, "You're 4-0, boss." Oh, yeah, you're 4-0, boss. Come on, man. It's frustrating for A.J. right now, clearly. He's going to social media to show it. When I show my frustration is when we aren't rolling as an offense. But it's also really hard for me to get mad when we're winning. I don't find that energy when we're winning, putting up points and winning football games.
The thing is, he in a different place to say this because he got 3 rings. You know what I mean? So it's like he understands, and he's older. He understands the bigger picture. AJ, I think, is it a weird spot where he's trying to accept it. Like, he still wants his numbers and his stats, but he still wants to win. He wants both, but it's like I think he's at a space where he's having trouble accepting I can't have both all the time. You know what I mean? You know. And it's not to say that if they change the offensive play calling, they would be winning by even more. But I think putting it out there how he is, you know, again, that's just showing like he's having a tough time accepting, like, you know, the winning aspect being significantly more important than his individual numbers. Because again, you already paid. You know, it's not like he got a contract coming up. It's not like he's in a contract year or anything. Like we know you're a top 5, 4, 3 receiver talent. We know that. You know, it doesn't have to be questioned. I think it's just, you know, the acceptance of it. You know, it's a change. He's in a different space. He wants to be in them conversations of being the best receiver every year. You know, I think that's just the ego and the pride, you know. But at the end of the day, we winning, so, you know, we winning. I got money to be set for life, and you know, I think you know, you gotta look at the bigger picture. You're blessed. Personal accolades is not the thing to be stressing about. It's gonna come, you know. Everybody knows that y'all OC sucks. It's glaring. That problem will be solved. It's just he got to stay patient. That's it. Don't stress about it. Be grateful. Be grateful. That's it. Breaking news. Even though this is a sports channel, Diddy just got sentenced to 4 years and 2 months in federal prison. I thought he was innocent. I could have sworn I seen something about that saying he was innocent. I feel like I seen multiple things about that saying that he was finna get out of jail. Tsunami. I got some trades for everybody in the fantasy league. You know what I'm saying?
Now Travis, you were literally physical with Andy Reid on the sideline of a Super Bowl that you won.
I'm not gonna lie. I rather that than go on social media, cause you handle it in a moment. We're gonna right now. I'm not gonna wait till after the game and then put it. I'm not gonna like give the media ammo. You know what I mean? In that fashion. I'm not gonna. No, and I'm not saying that's the best way to go about it because it's not. But I would rather that you telling the coach, bro, you're calling trash plays to his face. You know what I mean? It's not appropriate. But, you know, again, if you had to choose either or, you know, he a paid man. At the end of the day, you got pull. You elite. You know, handle it head on. Today was the court date. He was fighting 10 to 15 years, and they got it down to 4. Oh, wow.
I can't let you get that off, bro. I'm sorry. Like, I can't.
What did they find him guilty on? Was it the trafficking stuff?
I hear what you're saying. Keep it off the internet, maybe, but also at the same time, right message, maybe the wrong messenger. Yeah, like come on, bro. Like,
I agree with that. Here's where I think Travis is just a little misguided is AJ and the offense suck right now. And that's what AJ said. AJ said, if we're keeping it a buck, defense and special teams have carried us. And that's why AJ's so passionate. It's not that the Eagles aren't winning, but the Eagles at times are winning in spite of their offense. Jalen Hurts was 0 for 8 in the second half passing this last game. The game before that, Jalen Hurts had -2 net yards in the first quarter against the Rams. The offense is purely anemic and atrocious at times. So if the Eagles offense was putting up 55 points and firing on all cylinders, I don't think AJ would be saying all this. But they have no run game right now. Saquon Barkley's not doing anything.
Yeah.
AJ Brown's not doing anything. Jalen Hurts passing-wise is not doing anything. I think I saw a stat that, like, does Dylan Gabriel have more passing touchdowns?
Patula, what is it?
Or something dumb than Jalen Hurts? Like, there's something stupid statistic.
Was Patullo a hire from the outside or was he a hire from the inside?
Like, yeah. I fully hear you, Trav, but the Eagles offense ain't what it is.
Yeah, no, we had a super chat from KD earlier. My boy Kevin, what's up, Kevin? The unsung problem with the Eagles has been their decline in offensive line play. I don't know about that. Lane Johnson had an injury as well, so
correct.
I think they're waiting for them to get better.
Mekhi Becton, they're trying to figure out how to replace him.
Yeah, they're replacing some pieces, but I do think, I mean, looking forward, they got to be able to get the run game going. Patullo, it's a Patullo question. In my honest opinion right now of how to get all these pieces involved, and it's a crazy standard that I think Philly fans and people are holding to this offense right now. It's simply because yo, you're the best team in the league. You should win every single game. And because you're not doing it with flair, you know, it is. Yeah. What's going on over there, Trey?
What happened, Trey?
We got another $50 super chat from Green Dream.
Shout out Green Dream.
Green Dream is going right. Green Dream.
Green Dream, you
I need to pull up on you, and whatever you do, I need you to mentor me. Green Dream said, "Big Eagles fan, and may I put this out there? Jalen is not the issue. The routes Kevin is sending AJ on are very simple and very predictable. It's as if he don't know how to use the superstar receiver at all."
He was promoted. Passing in the corner. It's funny. AJ Brown is being used like Travis Hunter's being used. I feel like everything is underneath. Nothing past 10, 15 yards. Everything underneath. But I'd place the NFL is at today right now, but yeah, man. Putting that there. I'm gonna do some editing, fellas. Do some editing. I wanna check out some of these rookies. Do some posting. Clip up some of these guys from who played last night. I'm hop off. I know shorter stream, 2 hours, but may get on tonight. We're gonna see how everything go. I don't wanna make any promises. May get on tonight. Hopefully, if I do, it'll be some gaming. Won't be too much football to really touch on. I just want to post a little less today because I've been doing like 10+ vids every day this week. So today I want to kind of like slow it down. Just to see how some of the individual videos do. But y'all boys be blessed. Appreciate y'all. Get y'all later. Counter trades and sleeper. And might catch y'all later tonight.